There's Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing well. This is a reading for singles. Messages may or may not resonate for every single Saggy, so take what does and leave the rest. And I want to say thank you guys for those of you who have donated to my channel. Thank you. And for those of you who have ordered personal readings, I appreciate it. It's good to work with you. Yeah, and thank you so much for being with me for so many years. And, you know, if the messages are helpful to you, I appreciate that. So thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe if you choose to, okay? So, yeah, these messages are for singles, and if you're happily single, maybe messages in here for you too, okay? It's not just lovey-dovey. Show me energy for the sign of Sagittarius, please. Show me energy to embody for the sign of Sagittarius, please. Wow. You have the, you've got the Hierophant and you've got the Lovers here. Oh, I need to go ahead and pull out the Wisdom of the Oracle energy just because this is your Oracle message. Show me Oracle energy for the sign of Sagittarius, please, Saggy singles. Ever-ending story. Some of you might be dealing with somebody here. Okay. Can you show me a self-awareness check for Sagittarius, please? Can you show me a self-awareness check for Sagittarius, please? You have the Seven of Cups with the Four of Pentacles here. Can you show me how Sagittarius can let love into their life this time? How can Sagittarius let love into their life this time? You have the Queen of Swords. And advice here for Sagittarius' reading, please. Advice for Sagittarius' reading. You have the Five of Cups here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. So with Sagittarius, there's a lot of worry here with the Nine of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. Also here, as the advice energy, it feels like you guys are processing situations. Or I feel like you're kind of like not with somebody right now. So for some of you, I'm going to try and read this a few different ways, but it feels like for some of you, if you're like in a separation with somebody right now, you love this person, but I also feel like sometimes, sometimes necessity trumps love. I guess I just want to say it like that. So we'll leave that there, okay? And some of you, if you are either in separation or if you're at odds with somebody, if this is a singles read, but like if you're kind of like in a separation energy with somebody, Sagittarius, it's asking you to be fair with your partner. It's asking for you to be fair with a partner. Yeah. Okay, so singles. The energy to embody here for you guys is the Hierophant and the Lovers. I'm going to actually read the never-ending story here first, just so we can see what we can glean from that. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. That's what I'm picking up here with people. If you're dealing with a situation where it's like you're in separation from somebody right now, or like you're broken up already, but it's still haunting you, Sagittarius singles, it feels here like maybe there was some element of like unnecessary drama with you and a person here, okay? That's not for everybody, but that's just a message that's coming through here. The Oracle message for the never-ending story. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection, humiliation, self-loathing, and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. So negative self-fulfilling prophecies, paranoia, superstition, your own personal superstitions that you've created as well. Literally, like step on a crack, break your mom's back. Weird way to say it. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Interesting. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story. And the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. I'm going to go ahead and read the relationship message here too. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other, more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing. You must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. It's challenging the pain. It's challenging the fear. It's challenging, like when you get into good situations, you push back on them. Sometimes that can happen here too. So the energy that we want to embody is one of wholeness. It's one of choosing the best in the way that will best, choosing the best road that will lead our how do I want to say that? Choosing the energy within us that is best supportive of roads that lead to greater healing, roads that lead to greater conditions, challenging the conditioning within the experience that we engage. Life is choice. Much of our lives are choice. Not all of it's choice, but much of life is choice. So just choose according, right? Embody that love that you wish to have in your life. See it for what it is. See it for what it hasn't been, and embrace it, okay? Your self-check energy, the Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. This can talk about where we are limiting our options, limiting our opportunities, potentially because we're afraid, potentially because we don't know how to go about accessing things. We have a small mindset when it comes to how much we're loved, how much we are allowed to love, how much we are allowed to be loved. You know, it's a very self-limiting element, and it's also constantly worrying about if love is real, if love is true, is this person honest, is this and this and this. If you have constant doubt in yourself, then maybe we should be checking out, like, why are we picking people who we constantly have doubt with? Why are we remaining in situations that constantly lead us to feel doubt, you know? With the energy of how to bring love into your life with the Queen of Swords, this is one of, I mean, the Queen of Swords is great, but like she can be very cutting. She can be very judgmental. She can be very like stuck in her ways when it comes to the pain that she's experienced in life. So that pain can sometimes dictate how she operates. It's important for us to be fair. It's important for us to allow freedom of fairness to take shape in our lives, and with the extension of ourselves to others here, offering others ourselves freely. It feels here, some of you have like clammed up and we don't know how to release that. We don't know how to re-engage here. There's a lot of re-engagement energies, and I feel a lot of it is also because we feel like left out, abandoned. Some of us feel very rejected in love. Some of us feel rejected in life. And so here it's like we try to rationalize experiences, and we try to like be removed from the experience because it's uncomfortable. It's important for us to be present with that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this energy here for you guys. Show me the Hierophant and the Lovers here, because for some of you, you're apart from somebody, or you've been broken up or something, and it's just like eating at you. It's like you want to move forward on different things and new opportunities and avenues, and it's just like you still stuck up on this one person. Yeah, holding on. Yeah. So what we're holding on to needs to be let go of with the, yeah, even at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. So this is about finding clarity in yourself, in your situation, and moving on from it to find calmer waters. It's easing your mind, easing the pain here. Sagittarius, it's asking for you to be very active in how you hold on to situations that are over, how you hold on to situations that have been cataclysmic. And if you're holding on to them, maybe it's important to like learn from them rather than holding on to the coulda, woulda, shouldas, the what ifs. Maybe look at the situation for what it actually was. Some of you, I feel like, are coming out of like, or are separated from a partner, or like out of a relationship that was long-standing for you, or like there's some sort of element where it's like you can't let it go. And it's asking for you to let it go. It's asking you to be present with the now and do the healing in the now for what was. Self-check energy with the Seven of Cups here with the Four of Pentacles. This is shutting out opportunities. It's being aware of when you shut out opportunities. And for those of you who are not dealing with anybody, be aware where you're shutting out opportunities. Be aware where you're keeping yourself like attached to worry, attached to situations that like are over, attached to, you know, the hope of something changing. Show me the Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here. It's a self-limiting belief. It's self-limiting belief when it comes to what you can achieve in your life, how you can grow your life and to change it in the directions that you want to take it. Okay, with the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles here, this is opportunities that are being presented to you in your life that need to be harnessed, that need to be taken. And with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, it's like I'm resistant to things coming into my life. I'm resistant to change. I'm resistant to difficulty. I'm resistant to things that I don't know enough about. I'm resistant to, it's like finding a reason to be resistant to things that should just be like free flowing, that should be engaged. Here, it's almost as if we put up boundaries in our life that are so limiting, and they reaffirm levels of self limitation in our lives that it becomes problematic, right? Be aware of that. It's like getting in our own way over and over and over and over again. Getting in the way of relationships. That never-ending story energy, it talked about like self-defeating prophecies, self-problematic issues, you know, the little noise in our head, the voice in our head that is problematic for us, you know. How does it manifest in our relationships? How does it manifest in our daily life? Relationship or not? How is it literally ruling your world? Is it getting in the way of you taking charge of your life? Because if it is, it needs to be thought about in a different way, and it needs to be accessed so it can be released and healed. With the Queen of Wands here and how to bring love into your life for Sagittarius, please. How Sagittarius can bring love into their life with the Queen of Swords. Sorry, I said Wands, it's Swords. Yeah, this is about being discerning. It's about being very mindful on who comes in, you know, who's allowed into our sphere, who's allowed into our mental space. Judgment in reverse here, Sag. Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords here, Saggy. So with this energy, Sagittarius, it's asking for you to be very mindful on how you make unwise choices, unwise decisions, situations that lead you to problematic spaces. If you've experienced it before and you continue the process, you continue the cycle, you're doing it to yourself. This is a self-assessment energy where it's like you're getting in your own way. Yeah. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. Or Two of Wands, Seven of Swords. It's getting in our own way. It's sabotaging opportunities, different directions in our life. It's also holding energies hostage so we can't have new opportunities in our life. Give me more for this energy, how to manifest love into our lives, please. It's too many. It's too many. That's way too many. We have the Fool coming out here, Sagittarius. Mookie. I know. And the Moon. The Moon is present when we are emotionally distraught, where we don't trust our emotions. Sometimes our emotions feel so out of balance that oftentimes it will lead us to making the wrong choice or perceiving opportunities as the wrong choice. Here with the Judgment in reverse and the Fool, it's asking for us to be very discerning about how we go about letting love in, how we go about feeling our pain, and how that pain and how that dissociating energy of the emotions actually dictates our experience, right? Advice here for Sagittarius. Why is it the Five of Cups? It's sitting with the pain. It's sitting with the learning of it. It's okay to be abandoned. It's okay to be abandoned. I know it feels like shit, but it's okay to be abandoned. But don't let that cause you to abandon you. Don't reaffirm that energy. It's okay to be abandoned, because if we're abandoned, then it just means that a situation in our life was not good. It wasn't right. We weren't matching to what this person wanted, so let them go. Let them find what they want. Six of Swords here with the Justice card, bottom of the deck. What's fair for you at this time, Sagittarius, is to be very clear in how you let love in, how you let love out, how you, microdose love, how you, that's what I want to say, like how you intentionally like microdose love. For some of you, you're very resistant to opportunities in love, and it's like it manifests in situations that are not going to be helpful to you, or they are helpful to you because they're like redirection points, but like they're not lasting. They don't leave you with a good taste in your mouth. They're things that are confusing, non-committal. Use them as opportunities to redirect yourself to better things, okay? Be fair to that. Give time to that and allow things to change for you. I'm going to ask for, we're going to do Little Dragons. Can you give me one advice energy for Sagittarius, please? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, I'm not seeing like love come into your life right now. I feel like there's a lot of healing to be done. As far as love coming into their life, can you show me? Okay. So you have the Four of Pentacles here, the Eight of Cups. So the things that we've been holding on to, you've had the Four of Pentacles show up 3 times in this reading. So things that we are holding on to, mindsets, belief systems, limitations, it's holding on to us. We're holding on to it. It's asking for us to let go of that. You have the Six of Cups here. This is allowing opportunities with other people from our past to be released. You know, soul energy is soul energy. It will find you when it's supposed to be in your life, you know. And when we give out energy, when we've been, you know, when we love and we just give it freely, comes back to you. The universe is balanced in that way. It will eventually come back to you. It may take time. It may not come in a romantic sense, but the energy comes back to you. Nine of Swords. I feel you have the Nine of Swords somewhere else here in this reading. The Hermit and the King of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of element here, and as far as like, there's so much worry and there's so much holding on to the idea of being single, the idea of being like unlovable, the idea that things aren't going to work out for you in your benefit, the idea that like it's just getting in the way of how you experience life here, Sagittarius. And it's asking for you to go within with the Hermit. It's asking for you to be very mindful about the energy that you receive, the energy that you create in your head and in your heart. And it's asking for you to do the healing and the looking, the introspective, excavative work. Become your own archaeologist, essentially, and unearth what's been hidden. As far as what's coming here, some of you may end up coming into contact with a King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This energy is very loving, very supportive, and If they know that you have a history in pain and all of these things, they're there for that. They're open to that. They're supportive of that. So I would say do what you can to choose yourself right now. Do what you can to heal your energy and move forward in life. Be mindful about your self-limitations, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much, Saggies. I'll talk to you later. Bye.